to 100-day challenge on MATLAB Loop. So the task for today is we are going to do some MATLAB Codey challenges. Okay, so I have opened this MATLAB Codey. So this is my account. Okay, so I'm going to perform problem number 106, that is weighted average. So I haven't submitted the answer yet. I'm going to show you how I have coded in the MATLAB, and also I'm going to show you how I have attached here and how I have verified the problem also. Okay, verified the code also. Okay, so the problem name is weighted average, that is 106 problem number and weighted average. So here given two list of number, determine the weighted average. Okay, so what they have given is 1 2 3 10 15 20. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to just multiply the first elements in the each vector, second elements in the each vector, third element in the each vector, that is corresponding elements in the each vector has to be multiplied and added together. Then they have to be taken the average, then have to be taken with the average. Okay, if the vector is a length of 3, then we have to divide it by 3. Okay, but not 6, because we are just doing twice the vector. Not we are going to do with the 6, but just with the 3. Okay, so this is the task. Okay, so what they will do is they will give you solution, and they'll get you, they'll know let you know how the function should be, what is the output variable, what is the function name, what is the input variable, everything they'll let you know. Okay, in this, so what you have to do is you have to copy and paste the function, that particular part here, and write your develop your code. Okay, so here I have done it, and also I have developed it. So before submitting, you have to just check the test suite. Okay, this is assertion. So if you just copy this, once you have done the program, you have to copy this. Okay, you have to copy this and you have to paste it in the command window. So this is an assertion condition. So what it does is they'll have a n number of, so here it has 2. So tomorrow I'll show you different inputs and corresponding outputs, and how the assertion is checking in the difficult part. Okay, so if you see here they have given xw, and they have also given the correct answer for it. Okay, so what this assertion does is whether it checks the what we generated, the answer we generated by us, that is, so this gives the answer generated by us, and also this y correct. Okay, so this y correct is what they have given. So if it is equal, we'll get the assertion is passed. Oh, nothing, no commands will be given, but we'll get the next command prompt. Okay, if it is failed, if both are wrong, then we'll get assertion failed. So if assertion fail and if you submit the answer, then you'll get the red cross mark. Okay, all the assertion are passed, then if you submit the answer, then you'll get the green mark. Okay, so here let me show you the code first. Okay, so what I have done is, so obviously in that program we no need to check for the length of the vector, but for to my safer side, for you can use this code for other purpose also. So what I have done is I have got the user input 2 vectors, so which are of I have checked the length. Okay, so what I have done is I have checked the length of 2 vector. If both the vectors are equal, then all the process are done here. If both the vectors are not equal, if the length are not equal, then I'll print the length are not same. Okay, so once they are equal, what I have done is I have just assumed sum underscore xw, that is both the sum equal to 0, and I started the loop, which if both are equal, you can just either consider my loop can start from 1 till xln, or you can consider 1 till wln, that is up to your choice. Okay, so my loop goes from 1 is to xln. Okay, so what I have done is that particular corresponding places are multiplied and added with the previous sum. So initially previous sum will be 0. So as the loop increases, the previous sum will get some meaningful values. Okay, at last I have done the average. Okay, so this is what the pass condition. If it is a fail condition, that is very straightforward, then it says the lengths are not same. Okay, so this is what it. Now show you how I pass the assertion. Okay, so I copy this. Okay, so my assertion is passed, and then next assertion, let me check. So which has negative numbers also, but the first assertion, code input got only the positive values. Now it got both the negative and positive values, so both the assertion or pass. If I get submit the answers, it will just give me the green tick that I'll show you. So before telling you that, let me just show you this also. So 5 and now the same. Okay, so now let us check with the different length of vector. Okay, so what it happens. Okay, this task was not given there, but let us, okay, length are not same. Okay, so but this was not concentrated in this part of the program, so we can just omit while submitting. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm just control A, control C, just copying it. Okay, and going to place it here. Okay, okay, I'm just going to take everything and place it here. Okay, since they are not concentrating on the this length part, I'm just taking off here for this purpose. Okay, so I'm just, okay, I'll take this and only one end is needed, that I'll give. Okay, yes, that's it. So this is what they needed here. So once I submit, if the answers are okay, then I'll get the green tick. If the answer is not okay, I'll get the red cross. Okay, let us see what I get. Okay, so with this, okay, my solution is wrong. Okay, I don't know why. Actually the assertion, okay, so somewhere I just did something wrong. What did the wrong, I don't know. Error in weighted average. Okay, let us go check there. Unrecognized function or variable. So this variable is not recognized. So yes, sorry, this I have to give, this also I have deleted, that I have to give, right? Some, sorry. So with the if loop I have taken that, okay, try again, we have to give there. We have to just paste it, because you know that sum underscore xw I have to initialize 0 in first, because I'm just adding the variable inside the loop, right? So let me explain you why I have got wrong. Okay, so I have taken this if loop, with that if loop I have taken this line also. Okay, so you know this line is very important when the loop starts, because I have adding this variable. If it is not there, this is the undefined variable, right? That was the error occurred there. Okay, so let me just give that line. Okay, sum underscore xw equal to what is that, xw, right? Xw equal to 0. Okay, so this is what very important, because when the loop starts, this get added, so we have to define a variable. Okay, sorry, this is not needed. We have to define a variable. Okay, so now let us see whether I get correct or wrong. Hoping it should correct. Okay, so this minor mistake has been corrected. Yes, so my solution has been submitted. Okay, okay, I got 10 points also. Okay, so similarly you can do any problem in your end. Okay, so tomorrow also I'll come up with a MATLAB Coding program, so that it will be interesting for us to solve, right? So tomorrow we'll do that. Till then, take care. Bye bye.